I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video, we'll take up two examples based on rational expressions, and this video is mainly for students who are taking up SAT. The first example which I have is kind of like this. Let us say we have x plus 1 over y plus 1 over z equals to something. Let me write down here, let's say 26 over, let's write down 3 here. Okay, 26 over 3. Now you're given that x plus 1 over y plus 1 over z equals to 26 over 3. You need to find the value of x, y, and z, right? So you need to find the value of x, y, and z. So that's your first question. Now in the new format for SAT, you will see that, all the questions are not multiple choice questions. You may have questions where complete solutions are required. So I'm not giving you options in this particular case. We'll try to find the solution, right? The second question which I'll discuss with you is kind of like this. Let's say we have p minus q over p plus q equals to some value, right? So let's write down value as, let's say, 2 over 5, right? And the question is to find p over q. Find p over q. Let this be the question for you. So these are the two questions you can try and then look into my solution. Now let's solve the first one now. 26 over 3 is given to us, which is equal to the given rational expression. Now it's kind of complicated, and here is a neat way of doing it. So the first step should be write this numerical values in the form given to you. So in this particular case, we have a whole number plus something, right? So let me divide 26 by 3, then what do I get, right? So what I'm trying to do here is something like this. We are just dividing 26 by 3, right? So if I divide 26 by 3, 3 times 8 is 24, right? And you get 2 remainder. So I could write 26 over 3 as 8 whole plus 2 over 3. Is that okay? 2 over 3. So I'm trying to write this 26 over 3 in this form. Do you see the steps? So x is equals to 8 from here. You have the value of x. Now we need to find y and z. So what I will do here is that I can rewrite this as, I need 1 there on the top. So we'll divide both by 2. So if I divide both by 2, that is to say, okay, let me write 2 over 3 and show you what I'm trying to do. 2 over 3. So what I'm doing here is that we are dividing both numerator and denominator by 2, right? So we're dividing both by 2. Is that okay? That's the step which we are taking up. So if you do that, you get 8 plus 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then you get 3 over 2. Perfect, right? So you get 3 over 2. So you see I'm doing a multi-layer fraction with the given numbers, right? Now 3 over 2, let's again write 3 over 2 in this form. So what we will do again here is that we'll divide 3 by 2. I'm showing you steps so that it becomes clear to you how I derived at a particular expression, right? So I could write 3 over 2 as kind of like this, which I may prefer to even write, so 1 plus this, right? So it is 8 plus. Let me show you another way of writing this, right? So it is 1 whole 1 over 2. So 1 plus 1 over 2 is 3 over 2. Is that okay? So that's the denominator. So 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2. Is it okay? So this is how you can write 1.5 or 1 plus 1 over 2. So as soon as you write like this, you have all the values. Do you see that? So you can now write down the answer, which is x is equals to the value 8. You see, you just compare 8. Y is equals to 1, right? So this is one value for y, and z is equals to 2, Z is equals to 2. So that becomes your answer for the given question. I hope you understand and appreciate the steps which we have taken to find the values of three unknowns from one equation. It's a very important question. Now let's see how to solve the second one. These are very popular questions in such test papers. Even GRE, GMAT question papers will have such things. We are given P minus Q divided by P plus Q equals to 2 over 5. We want to find value of P over Q. So let's divide both by numerator and denominator by Q. So what I'm doing here is we have P minus Q over P plus Q. So my step here is to divide both numerator and denominator by Q, right? So we say divide by Q. Is that okay? So that slash is divide by Q. Okay. So when you divide by Q, this is your left side. Right side, let me write 2 over 5. Okay. So when you divide by Q, then you get P over Q. Is it okay? P over Q minus 1, right? So when you divide P by Q, you get P over Q. Q divided by Q is minus 1. There's minus here. Denominator will be P over Q plus 1, and this is equals to 2 over 5. Is that okay? So we basically want the value of P over Q, right? So what we will do is, we know P over Q minus 1 is 2 over 5. I mean all this. Let us cross multiply, right? So when you cross multiply, you get 5 times P over Q minus 1 equals to 2 times P over Q plus 1. Is that okay? So that is what you get. Now we can solve this. Let's open the brackets. We get 5 times P over Q minus 5 is equals to 2 times P over Q plus 1. Bringing them together, 5P over Q minus, we get 5P over Q. Let me push this page a bit. Okay. Minus 2P over Q equals to, bringing 5 to this side, 1 plus 5. Is it okay? So 5 minus 2 is 3 and 5 plus 1 is 6. Is it okay? So let me solve it on the right side, taking it there. 5 minus 2 is 3. So we get 3P over Q is equals to 5 plus 1, which is 6. So we have P over Q equals to 6 divided by 3. So P over Q is equals to 2. So that is how we can find the answer. So that is our answer. So our answer is P over Q equals to 2, right? So that is how you can solve such questions. So the idea here is, whatever you need to find, you can actually rearrange and then find your answer. So this concept of rearranging and finding is very, very good concept to solve such questions. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.